This is the living heart demo. You start in an operating room environment. You then walk up and stand beside the patient as if you're going to operate on them. You'll notice there's a control panel in front of you which has 3 sections that control the viewing of the skin, skeletal, and circulatory layers. As you point at a layer and click the trigger button, it changes from green, signifying enabled, to blue when the layer is not being displayed. You can change the orientation of the patient so they're standing up in front of you. And notice that as you point at a specific structure on the patient, a small text box appears informing you what you are pointing at, the specific bones in this instance. And here we have isolated just the circulatory system. The tracking system is constantly adjusting the model in relation to your head movements, and when you are standing in the system and wearing the track glasses, it looks as if you are standing next to the patient. Now we're going over to the viewing screen showing the patient information and history, including their MRI, CAT scan, and EKG, which are then fed into the Simulia software to build a 3D model of their heart. This model would live in a cloud-based environment to allow for collaboration with specialists anywhere in the world. This is the rendered 3D model of their heart, and this is an actual model of a 39-year-old male patient who has no medical problems. You can move around and look at various angles into the heart. This is a horizontal cross-section of the patient's heart. When you're standing there, it appears as if you are standing knee-deep in the heart, looking down into it. This is a vertical cross-section of the heart. And this is the electrical impulse model of the heart. This shows the electrical stimulation provided by the nervous system, triggering the heart muscles to move. We're now going to take a ride through the heart, following the path of blood flow. We start outside in the veins, being pulled into the heart, pushed through the lungs, and then pulled back into the heart, and then pumped out to the body. As you can see, there's a text box in the center of the display, which tells you where you are in the heart, showing which chamber we're in and which valve we're passing through. If you stop moving and use the pointer, you can highlight areas of the heart, and a separate text box appears telling you what you're pointing at, making this a fabulous teaching tool. Here we're about to go through the pulmonary valve and then out to the lungs. And here we're flying through lung tissue and going back into the heart, dropping down through the mitral valve. And here we've stopped moving and I'm pointing at the mitral valve. You can see the separate text box and the chordae tendons light up when you point at those. And now we're going to go out through the aortic valve to the aorta and then distribute it out to the body.